have a sweet treat for you. Okay. So I want you to stick with me. I have a little treat. I'm gonna share with you what that's gonna be here in just a little bit. But I want to show you what I'm making today, because how many of you give little treats of some kind at Valentine's Day? Okay. On or before Valentine's Day, or in general. What I'm showing you could be done for any season or any time. Okay. How many of you do that? Yeah, I think a lot of us do. A lot of us do. And so I'm always looking for something kind of cute and creative. But for me, it needs to be quick and easy. Okay. So there's kind of like three little bullet points here: quick, easy, cute. Quick, easy, and cute. And that's what I'm going to show you today. And y'all, these are super fast and super easy to make. All you're going to need is going to be a few cute napkins, right? A few cute napkins. And I've got a few cute ones here. I already started cutting a couple of these. Isn't that one cute? I love this one that says spread love. Here's this love napkin and a happy Valentine's Day napkin. I think these are so cute. And I want to talk about this one right here, because what we're going to do is we're going to napkinize some little drawstring treat bags. And I love these bags, and I'm going to tell you why here in just a minute. But I want us for February, okay, to spread love. I want to promote and hopefully encourage and inspire all of you to spread love. And what I like about these little treat bags is they can be repurposed, right? So I might spread some love to someone, and then they can enjoy whatever's in the bag, and then they can put something else in the bag and give it to someone else, right? So these little treat bags can just go out into the world, and hopefully people will repurpose them and re-gift them with other little treats. And that will start this little trickle effect of us just spreading love, right? Spreading love in February. Right? So it's so cute. I always love to give my grandies, just a little something for Valentine's Day. It might be something that you want to give your coworkers. It might be something you want to give like the gal that does your nails, right? Or your postal worker. So there's somebody in your life, I'm sure, that you might want to show a little kindness to and spread a little love to. Okay. So let me tell you why I really like these particular drawstring bags. Okay. They are muslin, but they're not thin. You know what I'm talking about? Like sometimes in the past, I've gotten some little drawstring bags. Oh my gosh, they were so thin. This fabric is a little sturdier. Okay. It's a little sturdier. I also love this. And I know you may not think this is important, but do you see on this drawstring bag, do you see how there's a little string there? And then this part here, and the same thing over here. So when you pull it, it really truly kind of draws into the middle, and you don't have to worry about just pulling on one side or it looking kind of wonky. They really turn out very cute. So we have this size, which is a 4x6. And we have this size, which is a 6x8. So to me, like this size is perfect. This is probably the size I'll do for my grandkids. Just a little something, right? A little bit of candy. These would be great even for gift cards if you wanted to do gift cards, but some sort of a sweet treat. You could even put a little Valentine card in there if you wanted to, or actually tie, a little Valentine card off of the top, or a little tag, a cute little tag. That would be adorable. These are a little bit bigger, so you could even put a small gift inside of these. Okay. So I want to show you how easy it is to transform these, how fast it is to transform these. And then if you're interested in getting some from us, okay, we have them for sale. I put a link in the description on this post, and then Cheryl McCarson is here. She's my assistant, and so she is going to be posting a link for you also for anybody that wants to order. Now, the reason I'm telling you this, it's not really that I'm not trying to like push the sale, but I mentioned that I have a little treat for you. Okay. So everybody that orders, it doesn't matter if you order one or 10. I don't, whichever. Everybody that orders one, in your order, you're going to get a sweet treat from me. Okay. A sweet treat from me. Not candy, not anything that's going to melt, something even better, better than candy. You crafters are going to love it. Okay. So if you order these, you're going, and it, like I said, it doesn't matter if you order 1 or 10, whatever. You're going to get a little sweet treat from Miss Tracy. You're going to get a little sweet treat from me. And I think you're really going to like it. Anybody want to try to guess what it is? I wonder. So let's go ahead and get into this because I think, like I said, I think you're really going to enjoy it. So the first thing I'm going to do, y'all, is I went ahead and just cut myself a little bit of chipboard. If you don't have chipboard, you could use just cardstock or a little piece of parchment paper, just something on the inside, just so it gives us kind of some body. We're not going to have to worry. I am going to be using Mod Podge, okay? And it just kind of keeps the worry that the Mod Podge might seep through, okay? So I'm putting a little something in here. This is just a piece of chipboard that I cut down. You could use that. You could use cardstock. Again, you could use parchment paper, just something, right? Just something down in there. It could possibly be a special napkin or two. You'll have to see when you get your order. Okay, well, let's work on this little small one first because I love these little gnomes in the truck. I think these little Valentine gnomes are so cute. I love the little Valentine balloons up here. I don't know if you can see it, but it says love right here on the truck. So I want to show you what I'm doing because it's a little big, right? You're going to cut this down. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually keep one of these borders and I'm going to lose the other one. I'm going to lose the other one. It's a little too close to the drawstring top. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to transfer it right onto this bag. Okay. Kara, we're not doing local pickups just yet. Our first day for local pickups here is going to be February 10th. We're going to make Fridays our local pickup day from 10 to 3, and it starts February 10th. Okay, I had a little bit of black on there. I still have a little bit of black on there. Let me trim this down just a little more. Come on. There we go. So what are we going to need for this? We're going to need some decorative napkins, okay? Some cute decorative napkins. You might even have some in your stash already. You're going to need a paintbrush. We're going to need some Mod Podge mat. I have a little container. I like to use these little tart tin containers for my Mod Podge. So I'll pour that in there in just a minute. You're going to need some scissors in case you want to cut or fussy cut any little details that you want to put on. And then you can use like a chip brush to pounce this on, or I'm going to be using just these plastic sheets. Okay, just this plastic sheet. That could even be saran wrap, any kind of plastic sheet, something that you have in your kitchen. If you probably have something in there that would work. Okay. Yes. All right, let's get going. So the first thing I'm going to do is what I call my lick and stick method. Okay. I'm going to tap my finger on my tongue and I'm going to tap my thumb. Okay. And just kind of tap them together. And then watch here on the other screen. I'm just going to push my fingers together, just kind of push them together. And look what happens. That ply comes right off. Now, this particular napkin is just a 2-ply napkin. So that means there's only 2 plies. So only you have to get one piece off. It is important. It is important to get the plies off though, because y'all, if you don't, the minute you go to decoupage this onto your bag or any surface, the top tissue tries to come off and it just bubbles up and it just becomes a muckety mess. Okay. All right, so let's get started because again, I want to show you how quick, easy, cute, right? That's kind of my mantra when it comes to treats or treat packaging or treat bags. I need something quick, easy, and cute, right? Time is a huge factor for some of us. Some of us have more people to treat. And some of you want to treat a lot of people, but you don't want it to take a lot of time. So I'm applying my Mod Podge mat over the top of this bag. It's going to dry nice and clear. No worries there. I really, really love the Mod Podge mat. If you have the glossy I think is like a reddish orange label. Don't use the glossy with your napkins. It's just, the problem with it is it just stays sticky. It stays kind of tacky. And I don't want my projects to feel sticky. Even after it's dry, it just still feels sticky. So I really like the matte. It gives you a really nice like satin finish. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to put my little piece of my napkin here. Let's go about right there. And just kind of press it down with my finger a little bit. I'm going to grab my plastic wrap. And now I can really push and smooth, because what I'm wanting to do is I want this napkin, this tissue to really push down into the grain of the fabric, right? The texture and the grain of the fabric. I want this to look like it was just printed right on here. It's going to be adorable. What happens is the white background just becomes transparent. It just becomes completely transparent. Let me make sure my edges are down nicely. And let's peel this back off. Voila! Look how cute. Look how adorable that is, y'all. See how cute that is? Super, super cute. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dry it. Oops, sorry. I've got my cords hung up here. I'm going to dry it real quick. And then I'm just going to do a really thin top coat on the top. That's it. Just a thin top coat, just to protect it a little bit. It is just a really, thin tissue. I can see the fabric coming through the napkin, like the weave or the texture of the fabric coming through. And I love it. So let's put this just a real quick little coat. Don't skip this step, because you do want your bags to hold up, especially if you want to encourage people to reuse them, regift them. Okay, so I'm going to slide this one out of the way while that one's drying. And let's do this one. Let's do a different one. So again, be pretty healthy with your Mod Podge. The size of the bags, the small one is a 4x6, and the one I'm working on right now is a 6x8. 4x6 and a 6x8. I posted the link to the bags in the description on this post, and I think Cheryl's posting it as well. Try to be sure that you don't miss any spots here, okay? Just kind of work that Mod Podge into the fabric, just back and forth, back and forth. This is why I put something inside of it, because I don't want my bag to stick together. I just want this part. And I guess you could, if you wanted to, you could actually decorate both sides of the bag if you chose to. Let's do this pretty napkin. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this napkin is because this could be a really nice little treat bag for possibly something besides Valentine's Day, right? The pretty gold on it, you could sparkle it up. This could be cute for what? Let's brainstorm. What could this be cute for? Yeah, maybe wedding, right? Maybe a bridal shower. Just a little favor. These are so cute. All right, so let's put love on here. Again, I'm just going to kind of press it, just kind of pat or press with my fingers And then I'm going to go straight to my plastic wrap. And then that's when I can really smooth, push, smooth. I really want to burnish is really the right word. And burnish is, y'all, is just a fancy word for rub hard. Okay. Because we really want to work that tissue into the fabric. We want to work it right into the fabric. Birthdays, absolutely. Easter's coming up, and there's some, we have some adorable Easter napkins coming in our napkin club. So that might be something that you want to think about. We do have some spots open if you want to join us. We'd love that. Cheryl can post the link for that if you want more information. But I mean, I just think little bags like this are just perfect for so many things. And of course, you know, when Christmas rolls around again, these would really be awesome for stocking stuffers, gift cards. Whoops, I've got a little spot right there. Okay, and I'm going to be real careful as I kind of pull this across. Okay, because that Mod Podge kind of comes up through. Do you see how it comes up through here? So we want to be careful and take it gently. Look how cute that is. Isn't that fun? So again, let's dry it just a little bit. I have one little spot right there. I might have to press back down. So we're going to dry it. Now you could add to these. Yeah, you could use a brayer, but if you're going to use a brayer, just make sure it's on top of the plastic wrap. Okay. Yeah, a brayer for sure. But honestly, sometimes just the fatty part of my finger, because it can just push, you know, down into the fabric. So you could try a brayer, but then don't be opposed to using your fingers too. Okay. We have the bags available. I posted a link up in the top in the description here on our post. Now, the other thing I wanted y'all to know about this is think about it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do my top coat real quick. I like to do the top coat right after I get them on, right? And then that can be drying while I'm working on another one. Because if you did want to add a little extra, okay, a little extra, just think about it. You could hot glue a couple little flowers. You could add ribbon. If you wanted to add a little extra pizzazz, you could add some sparkle, right? So I think that could be really fun too. All right, so where you're seeing this white, that's where my Mod Podge is. So that's going to dry and disappearing. I think you can see how this one's drying. That drying nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out. And you may have to kind of work your hand in there. Just work your hand in there. It's going to be nice and flexible. So this is why I put something inside the bag. Do you see? Sometimes a little bit of that will come through. And I'm going to let this one continue to dry over here. And we're going to move on to the next one. Let that one dry. Okay, let's do another small one. I really love this little spread love napkin. I think this one's so cute. I love this. So I'm going to cut this one. And obviously, I'm not going to keep the whole thing, but I kind of like this little scallopy action happening right here. And I'm going to cut it just so that it's on the bottom. Oh, I cut two. I didn't realize I was cutting through two. Now, anybody that orders the bags from us, I'm just going to repeat this again because I know we have people coming on at different times. If you decide to order the little bags from us, okay, first off, it doesn't matter if you order 1 or 10. I don't care how many you decide to order. We're going to send you a little special treat, okay, a special treat in your package from me, from Miss Tracy Creates. And I'm just going to say it's better than candy. It's not candy. It's not chocolate. Better than that. But I just wanted to help you begin this little adventure of spreading love in February. So I'm spreading a little love to you. I'm showing you how to do this. So easy, y'all. You'll love making these. So, so easy. And like I said, I really like this particular bag. Much better than some of the other ones I've got in the past. Okay, gonna do my lick and stick again. Okay. And let's separate this napkin. This napkin has 3 plies. I need to get all the plies off. And then let's put this right here. So just kind of tap. Don't try to smooth it because when your napkin's wet, it's at its most fragile and it could tear. Okay, so just tapping it on is fine. And then I'm going to use my plastic sheet here, and I'm going to smooth. If you don't have the plastic, you can always just use like a chip brush to pounce it down. There's nothing wrong with that. That works too. I just feel like you can kind of get it more into the fabric, down into the grain of the fabric when you use the plastic. Oh my gosh, I really love this one. Spread love. That's going to be our campaign with these little treat bags, to spread love. Look how cute. It's so much fun. Just going to dry it just a little bit. And then put my top coat on. Because again, I want these bags to hold up. I want them to be repurposed. I want them to be regifted over and over and over again. So I want them to hold up. Just a thin coat. Nothing, no big amount here. Just a nice little thin coat, and it will dry nice and clear. All right, so let's put this one over here. Do y'all have any questions for me? I want to chat with you too. So if you have any questions for me, we have the little bags here. Look how cute. Isn't that adorable? And so budget friendly. Like, this is really budget friendly by using napkins for this. I get my little chipboard piece. Well, this one, cut it down a little bit. It was kind of tight in the other one too. Parchment paper, anything like that will work just fine on this. Okay, so this one I'm going to make with this napkin. And I don't know if you can see, but do you see this little pink stitched line around here? Okay, that's what I'm going to cut. I'm going to actually cut out the shape of this heart instead of putting on the whole square. Oh, Halloween. Yes. Holly. Yes. That will be so cute. And like I said, I usually just, I mean, I don't know. It could just be me, but generally I just decorate one side of the bag. But if you want to decorate both sides, you could. Okay. That's just totally up to you. So I'm going to take my scissors now and I'm going to cut along it. I've got the pattern right here. Now my words go out a little bit, so I may have to kind of go around it a little bit bigger. This little swirl, this little heart. Let's see what this looks like. So you can cut bits and pieces from your napkins. You can collage them, but like I said, usually when I'm doing like treats packaging or things like this, I want them to be quick, easy, and cute, right? Just quick, easy, and cute. Look how adorable that's going to be. Oh, I love it. Yeah, any celebration, showers, birthdays, really just any occasion that you just want to give a little treat. Maybe you just want to give a little encouragement to someone. Okay, this one's going to be stubborn, I can tell. So what do you do when you get a stubborn napkin? Well, sometimes what I have to do is I get a little pin and I have to kind of, let's see if I can get it. I get a little pin and I have to kind of pick at a corner. Okay, I'm not giving up. And I'll tell you part of my issue. Do you see all this embossing? Well, you probably can't see it. There's a lot of embossing on this napkin. And when there's embossing on a napkin, it's to help the plies stick together. So sometimes it can be a little tricky. So actually, I'm going to start down here. I'm just going to try to get a little bit of this off. Actually, let's try over here where there's not any embossing. Man, this one is a booger. You know, I'm beginning to wonder if this has an extra ply on it or not. Okay, I'm going to grab a pin real quick. Let me grab a pin out of my stash over here. Actually, this isn't a pin, but it's my paper piercer, which should work. All right, let's try up here. And if I can't get it off, then I doubt it's going to lift. But it's a good idea to try. Ooh, I think I got it. Man, that is really on there. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just have an experiment here. Let's just put this on. Let's see what happens. This one is really, really on there. So let me be the guinea pig. Let me be the guinea pig. Let me try it and see if it's going to come off. Sometimes, especially when they're embossed really well, it can be tricky to get that ply off. Especially when it's a 2-ply napkin. Have y'all noticed that? Seems like the 2 plies are they're a little more stubborn sometimes. Those of you that do napkin art, I know a lot of you in my club are here. I think I need a little bit more on these edges. You don't have to cover the whole bag. You only have to cover where the napkin's going to go. All righty, let's see. Just going to stick it right there. Okay, the truth will be told here in just a second. Because normally, if it's going to lift, it's going to lift immediately. So we're going to find out. This is so cute. I hope it doesn't lift because I really like it. All right, let's see. It's not lifting at all. This is typically where it would lift, right here at this kind of stage. And it didn't lift at all. Yay! We got lucky. So again, just going to dry it real fast. So I just made 4. And that was showing you. These would have gone a lot faster if I was just sitting down, you know, making several at a time. I'm using a plastic sheet, okay, plastic wrap. What I'm using they're deli wraps. They're like plastic deli bakery wraps, and they just pull out of a box like a Kleenex because I use them so often. Like I use them so often. But if you're just doing this at home and you don't, may not need to get like the box I get has like 1,000 in it. You can always use your plastic wrap that you have right there in your kitchen. I've even used saran wrap before I started using these plastic wraps, this plastic sheets, I should say. Okay, this would be the second test on this napkin if it were lifting, and it's not. So I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Okay, let's go back to one of these that's already dry. Y'all, these are just so cute. So this is one that I was talking about. Like, let me go ahead and show you what it's going to look like. Well, let's pretend like it has something inside of it. Let me kind of see if I can kind of poof it. So that's what it's going to look like. Isn't that just the cutest? So they're flexible. The napkin is flexible. It's been adhered to the fabric. The fabric is flexible. So they're just going to look amazingly cute. Now you're going to feel that kind of that satin finish from the Mod Podge on the top. You'll feel it. It's not going to feel exactly like the fabric on the back, but y'all, that's what's going to protect it. And that's what's going to cause this treat bag to hold up over time. So it could be regifted over and over and over again. Look how cute that is. So I wanted to show you, if you did decide to spruce something up, like you're just like, oh, I'm going to give this to, I don't know, whoever, somebody special. If you wanted to, you could come in maybe, and I'm just going to use a little dot of hot glue here. And maybe you want to put a cute little flower in the truck, right? So maybe you want to put a cute little flower. So if there are people in your life that you're like, oh, I just want to do a little something else for it, right? You could add little dimensional things. You could add, just something fun. You could also add sparkle. Okay, we could also add some sparkle. So, and I would not do this for everyone, because remember, we want these to just be quick and cute. I'm going to put a little bit of this on their hats, or maybe you put it on there on the balloons, right? But you could quickly come in, and this product is called Stickles. It's just a glitter glue. Just takes a little bit of time to dry, but you see how cute that is? So if you did want to come in and add some sparkle to something, you could. Let's go back to this one. So this is one that also, look, you could come in and add that sparkle still pretty fast. Now you're going to have to give it a little bit of time to dry. So you could either stop, just get your napkin on, get your top coat on, let it dry, fill it with treats, and pass it along. But if there's somebody really special that you want to put a little extra effort into, right, then you can add a little extra effort onto the bags here. Add some sparkle, add something dimensional. Don't overdo them, because again, this is treat packaging. We want it to be quick, easy, and cute. And I don't know if this sparkle will show up. Look at that. Can you kind of see it? See the sparkle? Isn't that pretty? Let's see if you can see it over here. Isn't that pretty? And again, it's going to be nice and flexible. So this is another one if you wanted to add some flowers to, or maybe you want to add a little ribbon bow, right? You could do that. Let's see how this one's going to look. Oh, I forgot to puff it open. Hang on. Hold, please. I don't have anything in them now, so they look kind of, I don't know. I don't want them to look too silly. Okay. I just want you to kind of get a feel for what it will look like, right, when it's closed. Now, when it's got something in it, it will look better because it'll be poofed out. Right? Isn't that so cute? Okay. So I was able to make 4 in just no time at all. You're going to be able to make a lot of these just in no time. This one is still a little bit wet. And I can see that I missed a corner. This happens sometimes, like right here. Do you see? If you miss a spot and you realize it after the fact, it's fine. Just come back in, add a little bit of Mod Podge underneath that corner. We'll smooth it down, and we're going to let it dry just a little bit longer. Okay. So if you realize like you just got a little corner that's, that you missed, that's something really, really easy that you can fix. So let me dry him real quick. These napkins are from a variety of places. Some of them are in, one of them was in our most recent bundle. One was from a kit that we offered here. One was from a craft store. They're from around everywhere. And again, don't forget, if you place an order for the treat bags from us, you're going to get a little treat, a couple treats actually. You're going to get a couple treats from me. Okay. Why is this so budget friendly? And why are you going to, possibly love the treats? The treats I'm sending you, it's not candy, it's a crafter's treat. Okay. A napkin generally has 4 images, right? So one napkin is going to get you 4 treat bags. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so this one I think would be really cute with just a little bit of sparkle. You don't have to add much. I'm going to add some on the hearts, and then they can just sit and dry. I just think the sparkle is so quick and easy. So I'm using Stickles. We sell it here in our shop. And the color I'm using right now is Diamond. I only carry the clear versions because they take on any color that you put them on top of. So my favorite stickle colors, this is a great craft and chat topic. My favorites are Diamond, Crystal, and one called Unicorn. Doesn't that sound fun? Unicorn. And it's okay if you get a little bit out of the lines. Nobody's going to care. I'm trying to do this quickly just so I can show you how fast and easy it is to make these really look custom. And you didn't have to cut out vinyl, right? You just decoupaged the napkin tissue. Let it dry, fill it with treats, and you're good to go. Isn't that cute? Look at the sparkle on it. Y'all, I love these. I love these. So let me arrange them. Where's the other one we did? Where's the heart? Oh, here it is. It's still a little bit wet as well. I'm just going to try to put them here all here on the screen a little bit for you. Right? They're just so stinking cute. Really, really fun. I think you're going to love it. I want us to spread love in February. Let's spread some love in February. Okay. Let's treat some people to some kindness, a little bit of love, and let's encourage them to eat the candy or the chocolate, use the gift card, whatever it is you're going to put inside of these treat bags, and then encourage them that after they've enjoyed the treat to fill it with something and treat someone else. Okay. Encourage them to regift. All right. Encourage them to do that. I think it's going to be really, really fun. Yeah. I love the little added sparkle. It's so fun and so easy to do. If you are ordering from us, if you're ordering the treat bags from us, this small one is a 4x6. This larger one right here is a 6x8. We only have 2 sizes, 4x6 and 6x8. I just really didn't think we needed anything bigger than that. I just think this is plenty for treats, right? I think it's perfect for favors, for treats, for things like that, small gifts. And then everyone that places an order, it doesn't matter if you order 1 or 10, you're going to get a couple of treats from me in your package. Okay. That's going to help you decorate your bags. That probably gives it away right there.